This afternoon, President Trump says Operation Epic Fury is expanding. The U.S. and Israel exchanging attacks in the Middle East. Natalie Brand reports.
Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said the U.S. will take all the time it needs as the U.S.-Israeli operation against Iran enters day 5.
We have only just begun to hunt, dismantle, demoralize, destroy, and defeat their capabilities.
The conflict appears to be expanding, with Turkey saying it shot down an Iranian missile headed toward the NATO members' airspace. And the Pentagon released video of a U.S. submarine sinking an Iranian naval vessel near Sri Lanka in the Indian Ocean. It's the first time a U.S. sub has sunk a ship with a torpedo since World War II.
This is an incredible demonstration of America's global reach. To hunt, find, and kill an out-of-area deployer is something that only the United States can do at this type of scale.
Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff Dan Kane says the types of aerial attacks on Iran will be intensifying, which could put U.S. pilots much closer to the fighting.
We will now begin to expand inland, striking progressively deeper into Iranian territory.
A new CBS News poll finds most Americans feel the Trump administration has not clearly explained the U.S. goals in the conflict with Iran. The administration has accused Iran of negotiating in bad faith and trying to buy time to rebuild its nuclear program.
Once the president made a decision that negotiations were not going to work, that they were playing us on the negotiations, and that this was a threat that was untenable, the decision was made to strike them.
The justification is ever changing.
Democratic lawmakers also question the end game.
Our generation of veterans, so many will bear the cost for as long as they are alive of the last Middle East regime change wars, the forever wars that so many of us served in.
The Senate is expected to vote this afternoon on a war powers resolution, but it's not expected to pass. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
The conflict in the Middle East bringing tragedy right here to our area. The U.S. Army Reserve confirming the identities of 4 reservists killed in action in Kuwait. 1 is from the Tampa Bay area. And right now we are working to learn when the body of Captain Cody Quirk will return to the United States. He was from Winter Haven, but most recently lived in Lakeland. The Department of Defense says he died along with 3 other soldiers on Sunday during Operation Epic Fury. And Captain Quirk's family releasing a statement saying, quote, "He lived with purpose, loved deeply, and served honorably. His legacy will endure, and the lives he touched, the example he set, and the love of country and family that defined him."